What is going on, guys? I'm the White Guy, and today we're on another Reflex custom track, and this is another really old track, but I think it's good. This is one of the very first videos I ever... I want to say this might be the very first track I ever put up a video on in Reflex. I called it like Reflex Test, and I believe it was this track. This is, if you don't know what this is SN National made by MXWARLORD, which is a very crazy national with some other fun stuff sprinkled throughout it. We probably didn't need to jump that, but we might be going backwards over this right now. Yeah, we definitely were going backwards over that. We need to hit it this way, because in the middle of it, you just put like these semi-truck jumps and stuff right in the middle of the track, which is, I think it's pretty cool. So we'll go ahead, we'll try and actually clear this right now and see how well we can do. I think we're gonna make it. Yes, we made it. And brakes. Nope, didn't get the brakes on in time. And then somewhere in here, there's also, if I remember correctly, there's along with that large semi-truck jump, which I'm gonna try and backflip over now because why not? Let's have some fun with it. Oh, right, we can just clip through that wall. I forgot about that. Somewhere in here, there's also a there's a loop that we can try and experiment with, but we can double backflip the semi-truck jump because why not? And where is the loop? That you can see out over on the left there's a bit of a crazy section right there. But somewhere in here there's a loop I know of that we may have to just do laps until we can find it. But I want to say it's over here towards the left somewhere, and I'll find the starting gate again after this. Just wanted to try and figure out where the loop is before I forget about it. And give you guys a preview. Yep, there it is over there in the back corner. But this is a preview of what there is to come in this video. If you want to get a look ahead here, there's that nice log pile. It's kind of thrown in the middle. There's that nice ramp section over there. And let's see if we can skirt our way across here. Thankfully, that fence was not an actual object, and we could clip through it. Looks like we're making our way over the track pretty well so far. And let's see how well this loop goes once we make it over there. You can hop over that, and then transfer line over this. Ah, Tough Block robbed us of the transfer line. That's unfortunate, but we found a minor one there. But yes, there's this nice little loop we can try and hit up here if we can get ourselves lined up, and then I'll show you guys why these unfortunately don't work. Like, as soon as you start to get upside down, you just get knocked off the bike, and it just doesn't really work out, ever. That being said, we'll continue with, I believe this is kind of the back end of the track here, and there might actually be a couple of these raised up things now that I think about it. But, yeah, this is a very crazy looking track here if you guys want to try and get an idea of an overview of it. It's, yeah, it's pretty nutty. And the other cool thing about this is if we, nope, cut right hard, don't fall off of this. If we go over this way, there's actually a map of the track over here that we will now demonstrate, which, by the way, this high line is definitely, if you're trying to go for lap times, that is definitely not the fast way you want to go about that. But, let's, hop on over if we can get there. And then there's this nice little mini track section over here that's kind of like, it's like a map of the track. You kind of get to know what to expect. It's like a little 50cc miniature track here. Because obviously you get the starting gate here, right? There's the big jump over that, and then you come into here, and then there's this little drop the dragon's back thing, and then just remember that really quickly. I'm not going to go through and ride that whole mini track, because we're going to ride the full-size version, but if you want to get an idea, which is kind of neat of that, is that there's the big starting gate tabletop that we went over, and you actually have to jump this one just right, or you end up flying way too far, which is a little bit of a challenge to not over-jump this or case it. But remember what we did there, we did that, then we come around here through the rhythm section, and there's a dragon's back coming up after this, I think, or it's just that. Somewhere around here there should be like a dragon's back type deal, which might have been that. Yep, there we go. Anyway, we're just going to continue on here, full throttle through here. Try and scrub it off if we can. Put the landing down nice and smooth. And, ooh, we got cut left, cut left, cut left. Tough Block buddy saved us right there. That was actually a very rare occurrence for the Tough Block to actually stop us from going off the track. Just got to rip through here full power. Scrub that pretty hard. Try and aim for the side so we can grab a little bit of downslope. And let me know what you guys think about these crazier tracks, because I think this is the last of the MXWARLORD just absolutely bananas custom tracks, and there's a nice double backflip thrown in there for style points. Like, there's not really a ton of these. Well, there's a decent number of them, but I think this is the last one that we can go through and revisit with just the absolute crazy factor all over the place here. With, like, there's a semi-truck jump, there's loops and stuff. Like, MXWARLORD was one of the first people to try and, like, start pushing the limits of what Reflex allows you to do, which at least I thought it was pretty neat. That, these custom tracks are just absolutely massive at the time, and everybody else was making kind of like smaller supercross tracks, and he came out with these, and it's like, oh, well, this is pretty cool. But for like 3 or 4 years old, it does hold up. They can still go back and play this custom track, and it's like, I don't know. I have a lot more fun on this track than any of the stock tracks with the game. But that being said, if one of those stock tracks that comes with the Reflex game came out as a custom track like that, that would just be something else if there's custom tracks of that quality. But I don't think there is, because those are made by people that probably have more advanced tools than what there is to make custom tracks. So I did last night I did sit down like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna learn how to make custom tracks. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna figure this out. And like an hour or two later, I understand the basic premise of how to make a custom track, but I don't understand how to make it actually work. Because there's just like there's a lot more that goes into it than you would think, and it's a pretty complicated process in my opinion. The way some of these guys put this together just amazes me, because I certainly could never figure this out. It's just beyond. It's a lot harder than I thought. And it's like I tried to make, the furthest I got was making one jump, but it was like stuck up out of the ground at a different level, so you couldn't even hit the jump, and it was just, yeah, it was pretty atrocious. And yeah, if you guys really, there's a very, very large amount of support in the comments from me for you guys wanting me to learn how to make custom tracks. I will sit down with it again and maybe see if I can get like Dark Slides or C4 Detonator or somebody on a TeamSpeak or a Discord to possibly help teach me this. That might help in person. So C4 Detonator put together a really, really good track making tutorial, and there's a really nice document that I was reading through, and I still just don't fully understand how to do everything. But if you guys really want to see it, and if you give me lots of thumbs up in the comments about doing it, I'll take a second shot at making custom tracks here, because it's hard. It's not easy. It's just not. And yeah, that being said for that, but we'll see how that one flies with you guys here. So I wouldn't bet on me being able to make anything like this, because I don't have that much time to like be able to sit down and then, well, I would have the time, but it would be like little bits of time every day, and it would take a very long time to make any track at all, which yeah, it would be like, if I actually figured out how to make the tracks work, it would be then, and then give me about a year, and then I'll have a track made. That's how long that would take if I could figure it out. And we finally end up wrecking for the video with that nice little missed the landing there and get taken out by the rider Reflex. And that just is so slow through the whoops if you get taken down by that. So we'll try not to do that again. We'll hook the line we needed. There we maybe go. Yeah, sure, that felt like it worked out. And can we triple into the corner? Yes, we can. Through the glitchy wall section, past the loop on that side. And we'll go for the high line here, because you gotta take the high lines or else it's no fun, right? You can whip almost all the way over it, and hopefully we don't crash right here. Yep, there we go. That's the fun line. You gotta take the high line or else it's no fun. What's the point of being on the track if you're not gonna take the fun line? But that's definitely, if you're actually trying to go for lap times, that high line's definitely by far and large gonna be the slow way through. Didn't quite get the whip glitch we needed to make it over that, but that's fine. We're doing alright. I would say we only had one actual crash so far this lap, which I'm not going to complain about. And these are actually our pretty long laps. Now we're 9 minutes into the video, and I don't think we even finished the lap yet. But at least I don't see any ruts on the track. These are very, very long lap times, so it's likely we're only going to be doing one lap for this video, because it's such a long track. It's crazy. Alright, so let's get through that. There we go. We're doing alright. We are doing pretty alright. You can throw a rock solid. And put that down. We can't really throw anything over that, so we need to step down into the corner. And then the cliffhanger this gap. Or nothing the gap? Okay, we'll do nothing over the gap. And backflip the finish line. entire tap to backflip over that. That might have to do it for this video, guys. I do thank you very much for watching. The tabletop for the start's just right there, and you cut back around onto the track like this. And then that's a lap of SN National made by MXWARLORD. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's something very, very different and pretty crazy as we do a flared fakie off of that. That was just, that's a video game trick, duh. Playing a game. I will hunt down a transfer line right here if we can make it happen. Yep, there we go. Look at that beautiful transfer line right there. Really stop you off into the distance, into the tough block, and we still just do like a flare 180 over that. How about that? That worked out way too well. Alright, we'll try and like backflip cliffhanger the gap here to end the video. Or we can just lazy boy the gap. That's going to do it for now, though. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I'll catch you guys in another video. Again, leave the feedback in the comments if you want to see me learn how to make custom tracks. Like that, there needs to be a lot of support for that, because that's going to take a long time. But before I ramble on, I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.